I actually have some of your cold calling stuff. It's not really much of a question, but I had some insights for everyone that's doing it because I've been doing it a lot, and I found a lot of traction in things that are working. And I thought I'd share because it's actually working pretty well. Funnily enough, our comp structure at my company it comps so like obscenely well for cold calling style stuff because just nobody wants to do it that I'm not selling a lot. I'm getting a full pipeline, but I actually had to sit down with my boss the other day because I've been doing so much cold calling.
You're like off the charts in your metric.
I was literally like, I might lose my job for how much money
they owe me
for broker registrations. So I was like, he was literally like, they're gonna owe you so much money for this because nobody else is doing it. And I was like, I know. So a couple of things. The where, that's probably the best thing. I think for me, if you run into gatekeepers, the where I do it, I have a list where I'll have the broker's name. I'll know who the broker is that's in the office that's doing it, and I now never ever ask to be transferred to the broker. If I hit the gatekeeper, I always just say, out of curiosity, where would I look for this? And I'm getting such a better success rate of getting that person, and then when I get transferred to that person, it's almost like a punch in the gut. So I'll be like, yeah, I got transferred over here. I'm not sure if you're the right person to talk to. I'm just wondering where.
Where again? Like, and now it's logistically.
Person,
yeah.
You know?
Yep. Yep. So and then they don't say who gave you my name, right? Because you're just like, hey, I'm just trying to get to the where. Where's the bathroom? Where's the pencil sharpener? Where would I go for something like this? Oh, me.
Yeah, you end up being like the Spicoli that
yes.
stumbles into the room.
And I'm fine with that, right?
Yeah.
Because it was working.
This is a cool looking room.
Right.
So that one works. I've had that work really well for me.
Good.
The connection stuff with voicemail, I had really good success with it today. If you can get a connection that's a person's name, or if you can get a first degree on LinkedIn, I get callbacks way more than when I just use authority of the market I'm in.
Yep.
I don't get much callback, but the other connection point that works really well for me is even if I get hung up on or they say call back later, I mark it down, and when I do a couple months down the road, they never remember it, and I call back, and when I call back, I'll always say, you and I connected a couple months ago, we had a quick conversation, you said you were changing partners, and they're always like, oh yeah, I remember that. So that one works really well as a connection point.
Let me give you one other one just to have in a bag. If you can appeal to their ego. And appealing to their ego sounds like it starts with you saying, I run, or I'm in charge of, or I support. I run all of our relationships with our top tier brokers in Kansas City. I support only the top tier brokers in Kansas City. I just wanted to reach out to you, raise my hand, let you know I'm out here. It's my job to support. Now listen, like, well, yeah, hell yeah, I'm top tier. Hell yeah. Yeah, well, I'm the guy, right? So it's like the more you can leverage their, like, make them feel special by saying, I run our relationships with blank, I support our relationships with blank, and they're like, oh yeah, great, cool, yeah, no, I'll reach out to you, whatever I need. Feel free to reach out to me directly, because it's my job to make sure, it is my job to make sure that you guys are getting all the support that you're needing. And by the way, congratulations on all your success so far. They're gonna get home and be like, yeah, man, I'm one of the best brokers in Kansas City. I have assistants from other companies that assist me. So appeal to their ego.
And the last one I was going to say, I forget who it was who was talking about it earlier, but she deals with sort of similar stuff with like large accounts, large sales processes. Like, man,
I think it was Lena.
Yeah, with the email from the guy that was like, what are you trying to sell?
Yeah.
And all this stuff.
Yep.
I find with that, because I do run into that a lot, couple things. One, like you don't, it's like you can't really determine the mood that someone's going to be in when you call them, because it's just the randomness of the business we're in. But I also feel like I never now when I get onto things, like I don't change my process or devalue myself in any way for the way that the person is on the other end.
Yep.
And so like I will speak and act exactly the same to the senior VP of a company that's worth $100 million and to the producer that's like their junior producer. And if they're an asshole to me, I literally just mark that down. I'm like, okay, so, and I think you've mentioned this before about a job interview went on with the person's an asshole to the restaurant owner. It's like, you're going to run into those people and you don't have to deal with them too. I mean, there's plenty of business out there, right? I mean, it's just the way it is, so.
And that's where I get pissed off at myself, because I would say at least every couple months, 6 times a year. I try and do the exact same thing as you're doing, Peter, but 6 times a year, I'm human and I screw up and I deviate from my process. 100% of the time, I always regret it because it feels better in the moment. And then afterwards, I'm like, well, that wasn't constructive. And now I have somebody that it's better to just not like that person and have them secretly on your no-fly list than to have an argument with somebody and have another person out there going, yeah, I had a crap conversation with that guy. He's a jerk. Like my thing is I want everybody to be like, he was nice to me. And then secretly I got Santa's naughty and nice list. It's hard to get on my no-fly list, but people don't know they're on my no-fly list. They're on my no-fly list, right? You're that big of a jerk. I'm putting you on the no-fly list. You can call. It shows right up on everybody's CRM, no-fly list, and they'll be like, nobody's calling me back. Yeah, because you were a total freaking jerk in 2003 and said some stuff that really pissed me off, and I don't want to do business with you.
And they do that anyway. Like we have companies that we partner with, and I call one today, and it literally got lunch with the entire team in 2 weeks. She's one of the main brokers, and she just like forwards me to voicemail every time, and she's literally accepted the calendar invite that I sent out to the thing, and I'm like, I'm trying to work a case with her. So it's like,
you got to just just trust the process. Yeah. Just trust the damn process. Follow the process. Unemotional.